Hi everyone, we are LachiMolala.
LachiMolala.
And we are back with another TXT music video reaction. Well, kind of TXT
Yeah.
adjacent. It's actually Salem Elisa's song PS5? PS5.
Yes,
Yes, that is
PS5.
correct. That is with TXT and featuring Alan Walker. This is an official lyric video. I don't think she has a full music video yet, right?
No, this is a really brand spanking new. A lot of MOAs wanted us to watch this collaboration. This is and as you mentioned, also featured Alan Walker. He is a very famous DJ. If you heard of his song Faded,
Ooh.
it was super popular. I mean, if you listen to EDM at all, you know exactly who he is. I know who he is because I listen to EDM. And actually, you don't you have to listen to EDM to even know that song. Like once you hear Faded, you'll know exactly who he is.
Mhm.
So, he's a really cool fellow. He looks like a ninja to me all the time. He always wears a mask. He looks like he's from Assassin's Creed, but which is a video game, but like I don't know why he just reminds me of that, but he does. But but yeah, we yesterday we actually had the opportunity to watch an Instagram live with Salem and TXT. They had a whole full-blown conversation. It was really cool. It felt like we were having tea time and watching these two guys, the two guys in Salem just talk about like their tracks, what they wanted, like what they are doing over the weekend, and just casually talking with each other and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So they asked questions to her about like, oh, so is this song from personal experience and stuff like that? And to answer that question, yes, it is from personal experience. Because apparently her boyfriend really, really loves to play on the PS5. Or sorry, at the time when she wrote this song, it was the PS4, and he is very addicted to video games, but specifically FIFA, which is a soccer game. So, yeah, so she drew in like her personal experiences from this song, and when you hear this song, you'll understand like, oh, yeah, this guy's addicted over game, like to games, you know?
And how she got such an amazing band to collab with her was she co-wrote Anti-Romantic, right?
Yeah, yeah, she did.
Which is
And
one of my favorite songs off Freeze.
yeah, and so this anti-romantic was actually actually, was it the first track? No, Blue Hours was the first track that I heard. But this anti-romantic was one of the first tracks though that I heard from TXT, which I was quite blown away about because Beth knows me really well. I'm not really in I it's kind of like a ballad to me, and I'm very much into like up-tempo music, but it's really cool to hear them sing anti-romantic on that slow pace because like you get to hear their vocal range.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that song a lot. It's very memorable, it's very catchy,
Mhm.
and I loved it. So, and again, in that interview, they talked about anti-romantic and how she demoed it, and then she said that she was really impressed with them because it came out to be something totally different that she didn't imagine, and she loved it. And so, and of course the guys were like a little bit flustered, like, oh, thank you, they're so cute.
I
and
love
and
them.
and I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with Taehyun, and I know Yeonjun speaks English quite well, but Taehyun's English was very awesome.
Yeah.
So, like I just really like that conversation between all three of them, or among all three of them. But I was like, what other tidbits do I remember from the Instagram live? One other funny moment was that she asked them, "Oh, so are you gonna?" Because at the time it was 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when they were talking, and over in Korea they're like, the next day already, and it was 11 a.m. And they started their schedule with her, and so she's like, "So, what are you guys gonna eat for dinner?" And then they're like, we just started our day, so it's 11 o'clock over here," which I thought was so cute. And then like she kind of pulled back a little bit. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," like, and she giggled a little bit. So, yeah, she's her personality is really cute. I've never heard any of her music. Have you?
I actually haven't, but I kind of think it's amazing that she lives in California. She still gets to collab with K-pop idols, which is awesome. It just goes to show you it doesn't matter where you live, as long as you have talent,
Yeah,
you can reach the right people.
yeah.
So I think that's really cool. It's probably not something they expected, but it just worked out.
Yeah. And I really liked how, she wrote Anti-Romantic, like co-wrote it. And then like they're kind of, returning the favor by collabing with her, which is
Yeah.
very much, like super cool, to be on that track. And plus, by the way, they have like I guess Taehyun did like a TikTok dance to the song as well.
Love
So
it.
I have not seen it, but they described it and it sounded really cool. So after this, I'll be watching that TikTok with Taehyun with PS5. So yeah, I'm an ex gamer, so I'm really excited to listen to this song.
All
So
right. Should we just dive in then?
yeah, let's
All right,
dive
let's
in.
do it. Here
Sorry,
we
long
go.
intro. Like long intro. Mhm.
A lot to say.
Yeah. That's so cute.
Oh my gosh. This is really cute. I have to say I hate how short it is
Yeah,
because
it's very short.
I really like the hook. It's very danceable, so I kind of wanted some more time to dance.
Yeah,
Just loop it for me, girl. Loop it.
I know. Loop it. Okay, stripping their voices down, just so like on the music bed, the instrumental like by itself,
Mhm.
really, really, really fun.
Yes.
Like oh my gosh, like that part that we talked about, like we both were like, ooh, like I don't know
Mhm.
what you call that part. Like I don't know the
That like instrumental break in there.
yeah,
I
yeah,
really like the background. It's almost like a flute, but not. It's like got this very interesting, it's like flute meets keyboard kind
yeah,
of sound.
yeah, yeah. And Salem's voice, like I feel like it's like a cross between like Ellie Goulding and Billie Eilish, like
Oh.
maybe molded together. I mean, that's what it reminded me of a little
Hmm.
bit as she was singing. But very cute voice. Like I've never heard any of her songs before. I know that she shot into fame through she's like a TikTok influencer.
Hmm.
So that's how her music got popular, I
Well,
believe.
I've seen her name before. I just haven't
Hmm.
listened to any of her stuff.
Yeah.
But I've definitely seen her name around for at least a couple of years now.
Hmm.
I didn't realize that she wrote her own stuff. That's super awesome. I
That's
love that.
amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, I really think that it's funny, her voice is really warm, but still kind of like childish, but I
Yeah.
mean that in a good way. It's like playful.
Yeah.
Um, and which really works for this song. This song seems less about threatening to really leave and more about like making a point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I really like that. Her voice really fits the mood.
Hmm.
Yeah, and she's obviously adorable. I do really like that she made this a duet. It kind of makes it funnier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice to hear the guy's opinion as well. And how lucky of her to have Yeonjun and Taehyun. Jeez.
I know. Excuse me. Jesus.
How many boyfriends are there? Damn. Jealous. Bonus one.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I really loved both of them on that track. Like this is a really great collaboration, I felt like.
And I'm so proud
Um,
of you. You knew right away it was Yeonjun.
yeah.
So proud of you. I was gonna say something, but then I was waiting just to see. You're becoming so good.
Thank you.
Appreciate. Appreciate. But yeah, I like they both have a very good they have a great way of their two voices really meld in a good way. And it made a great contrast to her voice. Yeah, I just really thought it was cute that they had like a comeback. Like that was adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, that was super. Yeah, that's probably my favorite part of the song, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that they were on this track, you know. So this is a really fun
It's
collaboration.
so fun. I love it. I just wish there was more. It's too
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, it's too short. Too short.
But I mean, it's funny, it's got a great concept, and the music is very like you said, it's an earworm, it's got a good hook, and it doesn't sound like a lot of stuff that's out there right now. It has a very different sound, which is pretty hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I have to agree with you on that. Um, Going back to the IG live that we saw the yesterday, like I like how they I don't know, like they were so adorable when they were talking about the songs, like just this song specifically. And so they even talked about like, oh, do you play on the PS5? Like she asked them, like, do you play on the PS5 at all? Like seriously, it's just like a casual conversation with each other, you know?
Well, I was gonna say we saw Subin win one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so funny because both of them they're like, no, we don't play the PS5. I'm like, are you for real? You know? But
Hmm.
I guess that they don't. They said that the other members play it. So when I hear the other members, I'm thinking Subin and Huening Kai.
Well, I know Bombgear likes the game too. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just three of them.
Yeah, maybe it's just the three of them. Yeah, but they both right away said, no, we don't play on the PS5.
She was probably like, all right, that X's out these other questions.
Yeah.
um but also then it makes it even more funny that they're on this track.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I thought that was really, really, really funny, you know, because I'm like, oh, that's like a contrast. But again, this song was written when they had the PS4, not the
Mhm.
PS5, you know, but
Did she mention if she was still with that boyfriend?
yeah,
Yeah, she mentioned it, or yeah, she's still with them.
yeah, she was still with him.
I'm sure he's thrilled that this song is out and about.
Yeah. I think he's a writer too, so he gets it, you
Yeah,
know? So, yeah.
write what you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but this is a totally fun track. A
Yeah,
lot of MOAs wanted us to listen to the song, and
it's pretty different from their normal what they would normally do, so that's kind of fun too.
yeah, yeah. So this is a great track. Like I like
Yeah,
it. It's
I like
fun.
it too.
Yeah, and like you said, to your point, it's too short. So
Too short. I feel like there's songs like this when they're only like 2 minutes or 3 minutes sometimes where it's like you never listen to it once. You always listen to like two, three times.
yeah,
Because you're like, I'm just getting into it
yeah.
again.
It's like what? Yeah. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this song a lot.
Super
So
fun.
super fun.
I'll be excited to hear more from her.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So now I'm gonna look up her catalog and see what else she has to offer. Like
Hmm.
I do love her voice. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's I mean, I love Ellie Goulding. I don't know why I compared her to Ellie Goulding, but it's just like that sweet voice, you know, that like she obviously has, you
It's
know.
definitely it definitely sounds different than other people, so you would know right away if you heard it again.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not the norm, and by and large, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, 100%. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LachiMolala.
LachiMolala.
And we will see you guys next time.
안녕.
Annyeong.